Hey Cancer, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of May 2023. Now, if this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my Trip and Wait Tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And then I will close out your reading, Cancer, with a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. Ooh, nice. Interesting, all the signs have gotten the Six of Swords. So it looks like a lot of traveling or a lot of plans to travel is happening in the month of May. Okay, Cancer, let's get right to it. Magician card. Now, this is a very powerful card. I love this card, because that's the card of alchemy. That's the card of making things happen. Using what you have to create the desired outcome, the desired result. Now, when it comes to making money, when it comes to being successful, you always have to use a certain degree of creativity and also a little bit of resourcefulness, okay? So what do you have at your disposal that you can use to your advantage? This is about manipulating a situation, and that's not a bad thing, but manipulating circumstances to work in your favor, okay? And you either do that with the things you have, with your knowledge, your skills, your expertise, okay? That's definitely going to put you ahead when it comes to making money. So tap into the resources that you have within or that you have accessible to you, because they will put you that much further ahead and they will set you up to win, okay? We also got the Nine of Wands, or Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is the card of lavish, luxury, extravagance, and abundance. This is the card of extreme self-care. Now, the other thing about this card is sometimes it talks about investing in yourself, okay? So if you are in the position to do that, and I have a feeling you will be, Cancer, spend some money doing something for yourself, either taking a course, going back to school, investing in coaching, mentoring, something like that. Maybe you take a workshop or a class or something. Maybe even a massage, treating yourself to something. But investing in yourself will definitely pay off and it will help you be more successful. Next up, we got the Knight of Swords. Now, this is a card also about speed and timing. It means that things happen for you quickly and things happen for you unquickly, right? So if an opportunity shows up, you have to move on it quickly, because just as quickly as it shows up, will just as quickly disappear. Okay, so it means taking action when the opportunity presents itself, because the opportunity will not last long, especially as it relates to money, finances, work, career, investments, business, all those things. We talked about that Six of Swords. When I see that card in reverse, it means a change in travel plans. So some of you already have travel plans in place and it looks like something could change. Could be a delay, could be a cancellation, could be a rescheduling or reconfiguring of a trip or a planned trip in some way. I wouldn't worry about it, because the next card is the Page of Cups. Looks like you're going to have an offer coming your way and it's going to be some good news. Now, the pages always mean news and information coming your way. The Page of Cups specifically talks about someone wanting to give you something, and it's definitely something very positive because that card is in the upright position. We also have the Five of Pentacles next. That is the card of mindset. What are you thinking as it relates to money and what is possible for you? Remember, wealth always starts in the mind first, and you have to be really clear about what your beliefs are as it relates to success, wealth, money, all those things. Because, the only limitations we have are those in our own mind. Interesting. This card was right side up, I guess I should say. All right, Cancer. Let's continue on and see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of May 2023. All right, Cancer, we got the Chariot card. Now, this is another card that talks about things happening quickly, but it means multiple things happening quickly, and also sometimes feeling a little pulled in multiple directions, right? The Chariot card means that, you've got something going on here, you've got something going on there, and your attention is divided, or your energy is scattered. Now, this isn't always a bad thing, because a lot of people like to work on multiple things. They like to multitask. So you've got your business taking off, you've got your career going, here, you've got your side hustle doing its thing. So sometimes we do have a lot of irons in the fire, and that's not bad. The Chariot says that this is something you can handle, you can manage, and it will pay off because, hey, if you've got 3 things making money, why not, right? Multiple sources of income. Next up, we have the High Priestess. That's one of the cards of the Divine Feminine. It's also the card of higher intuition, spiritual knowledge, and trusting your gut instincts. Okay, so your instincts are going to lead you exactly in the direction you need to go in order to achieve what it is that you desire. Sometimes it also means reprogramming your thoughts in a way to be more in alignment with success. Okay, it's not about... it's about operating from a different perspective. I guess that would be the best way to put it, right? So if you want to be a millionaire, you have to start thinking like millionaires think. And sometimes that's hard to do because if you've never been a millionaire, how are you going to be familiar with how they think? But it's one of those things where you have to kind of really shift your mindset in a way in order to be the person who has the things already that you desire. Next up, we got the Justice card. That's a great card. It means a decision is made in your favor in some way. In some form or capacity, there is a decision being made in your favor, and you will reap the benefits of that. It's a great card. Next up, we have the Hangman. Now, the Hangman talks about our own self-imposed limitations. Why are you feeling stuck? Well, it's because indirectly you could be making the choice not to do something different. So this is where you have to really self-reflect and go within and figure out why you are where you are if it's not where you want to be, and what can you do differently in order to change that situation. Finally, we do have the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is a card that talks about paying attention to the numbers. You really need to track everything, know what's coming in, what are you spending, well, how much are you saving. Really pay attention to the numbers on your statements, on your invoices, on your receipts, and really have a solid, clear understanding of the numbers that are, as it relates to your money, as it relates to your wealth. Okay, Cancer, let's see what else shows up for you. Oh, interesting. We've got a repeater card with that Magician here. Okay. All right, Cancer. As we move into the second half of the month of May, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, another repeater card. Lavish, extravagance, extreme self-care. You need to spend money on you, for you, in order to kind of, recharge maybe. Sometimes you get really good ideas when you invest in yourself. There's something you need to improve. We're talking about being better so we can have the things that we desire. We can have that next level life. Well, there's sometimes you have to make an investment to become that next level person. We also have the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups talks about reconnecting with someone or something from your past. This is going to be a good reunion because this is in the upright position. Could be an old boss, could be an old colleague or something like that. Could even be an ex. But you're going to reconnect with someone in a very positive way, and it looks like it's going to have a positive impact on your finances as well. Seven of Wands, that's the communication card. Stand your ground, be firm about what you are communicating, and make sure you get everything in writing so there are no misunderstandings. We also have the Magician card. That is a repeater card. That's the first card that came out in your reading today, Cancer. Now, the Magician card, like I said, that's the card of alchemy. It's about literally creating the life you want, or whatever it is you want, using the resources that you currently have. You are the magician. You are the alchemist. You can make something happen. You can use what you have to create a different result, especially as it relates to your money. Next up, we got the Two of Swords. Two of Swords in the reverse means that you have made a decision and there's no going back. Sometimes this is scary for some people, but not always. Sometimes it's very exciting. Once you make a decision, it's go time from that point on. So understand that you've made a decision about something, and there's no going back. It's all moving forward. Finally, we do have the Death card. The Death card talks about transition. It's also a life transformation card. All right, every aspect of your life is going to change in some way as a result of this decision you made, and that's not surprising, especially when we're talking about money. Of course, yes, things will change, and they will change for the better. And it could be one of those things where, you know, it's like you just knew the change had to happen, but you just weren't sure when or if it would. All right, Cancer, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of May 2023. All right, Cancer, excuse me, as we close out your reading, we've got the Strength card in the reverse. Now, sometimes when I see the Strength card in the reverse, it means that you're feeling a little burnt out or you're feeling a little overwhelmed. Again, when we're on the journey to success, that kind of happens. And sometimes we can go, and then we realize we get overwhelmed or we get stressed or we get burnt out. So pay attention to what you need. And it's interesting that it fell on that extreme self-care card. So, you know, if there's something you need to do to take care of yourself, you need to do it, all right? You don't want to break down mentally, emotionally, or physically. Next up, we do have the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is a card that talks about stability and foundation. When that card is in the reverse, excuse me, it means that there's something that needs to be tweaked or an adjustment needs to be made in some way in order to solidify what it is that you're currently working on. All right, because we're talking about money and finances and wealth and success. What do you need to solidify in your life that will create, I guess, a better foundation for you moving forward, especially as it relates to money for you, okay? There's something that needs to be tweaked just a little bit. Ace of Cups, that's the card of overflow. It's also the start of a brand new relationship. Now, this doesn't always mean it's romantic, but it means that there is a heart-centered relationship that is forthcoming for you. It also means there's going to be an overflow of emotions involved with this new relationship. Now, again, I'm not saying that it's going to be romantic. It could be, but it could also be a partnership in your work or your career. It could be a relationship as it affects your business, maybe a business partner or something like that, okay? So understand, but this is very good. This is in the upright position, so this is going to be a positive connection, a positive experience, okay? So I don't want you to worry about that, but as a matter of fact, the other thing I'm picking up with this card is that it's the start of something, right? So this is not something that has been rehashed or something that's reconnecting with someone from your past. This is a brand new connection, and I get the strong feeling that it is a soul-centered connection as well. All right, so we have the Chariot. Now, this is a repeater card here. Again, you've got a lot of things going on at once. Pay attention to, for some reason, I want to say pay attention to the things that pay you. Okay, so I'm picking up that somebody needs to hear that. Pay attention to the things that pay you, right? There's also another phrase we've heard, mind the business that pays you. That's what I'm getting with this card, is that you need to keep your focus and energy on the things that are going to produce the results that you desire. Okay, there's no room to negotiate that. It is pay attention to what pays you. Finally, we have the King of Wands. King of Wands is a fun card. It means that somebody's watching you. Somebody's loving what you do. They really want to connect with you. They see you as an awesome source and a fantastic person. Somebody just wants to be around you. They want to be in your energy. They want to be in your space. Now, this isn't something creepy, you know. It's not anything like that. But it could be a boss or a manager kind of keeping their eye on you because they're really impressed with what you do. It could be a potential customer or client who really, they're impressed by, how you do your job and they want to work with you. Okay, so this is a really good thing, but I do think this is going to carry over into the next month, and this is going to be somebody you connect with probably in June. So Cancer, you've got a beautiful month here. You have nothing to worry about. As a matter of fact, you've got all good coming your way. There's a few things you need to work on as it relates to taking care of yourself. But other than that, if you just keep moving forward and keep focusing on the business that pays you, you're going to be just fine. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. Now, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Is it Maev? Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Interesting, because we were talking about that with this Strength card. Okay, so honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and your emotions. Very interesting. So that's something to keep in mind for the month of May, Cancer. All right, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations, please drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.